Good evening, basketball fans. You are looking live at Wayne City High School, Wayne City, Illinois, where tonight it's boys varsity basketball action as the Wayne City Indians host the Fighting Cardinals of Norris City. I'm Randy Olson, and we're happy to be joining you here live on AreaSports.net. This is a non-conference battle tonight because you have the North Clay Cardinals, or the Norris City Cardinals, I should say, that are members of the Greater Egyptian Conference, and you see them warming up in the red uniforms, and the Wayne City Indians, of course, are members of the Midland Trail Conference. So it's a non-conference game tonight, the final game before Christmas for both of these teams. Norris City Omaha Infield, or NCOE as they are more commonly referred to, will also be participating in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, which will be coming up starting the day after Christmas, December 26th, 27th, and 28th. On the other hand, the Wayne City Indians, of course, they'll have the Christmas vacation off, and after the game tonight, Wayne City Indians will not play again until January 7th when they will host the Patoka Warriors right here at Wayne City High School. Of course, the Wayne City Indians finished second here recently, this past Saturday, in their own tournament, the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, and they lost to that Patoka Warriors ball club by a score of 41-40. So they'll have a chance to have a little redemption whenever they take on Patoka at the next home game, which will be here on January 7th. You look out on the floor right now and you see the officials meeting with the coaches of both of these teams, along with the captains of both teams, getting ready for tonight's action. Norris City Omaha Infield comes into tonight's play with an overall record of 3-6. They are 2-2 in the Greater Egyptian Conference. Wayne City Indians are 9-1. They are 3-0 in the Midland Trail Conference. And again, their only loss came in the championship of the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament this past Saturday when they lost to Patoka. This NCOE bunch played a couple of weeks ago at Fairfield against the Fairfield Mules, a game that they played pretty close to the Mules. They lost that by a score of 86-78. Of course, Wayne City will be playing Fairfield later on in the season. Prior to, or after the loss to Fairfield, the last two games, Norris City has won. So they're on a two-game winning streak, having beaten Hardin County by a score of 82-69. And most recently, they beat Galatia by a score of 89-75. I say all that in letting you know that this Cardinals bunch, coached by Evan Wiley in his second year at the helm at NCOE, they can score some points. I mean, they are scoring in the upper 70s to low 80s in many of their ball games. Again, they scored 78 against Fairfield, 82 against Hardin County, and 89 against Galatia. So they can put some points on the board. Wayne City, of course, very good defensive team, a little bit more methodical. They can get up and down the floor and run with you if you want to, but they prefer to play the game at their tempo and work for a good shot, a high percentage shot. And so I really don't expect the game to be in the 80s tonight, but you never know. We'll just see what happens. Wayne City going for the clean sweep tonight after they won the freshman game 22-14 and just completed a victory in the junior varsity contest as well by a score of 51-23. So again, they're going for the clean sweep tonight and hoping to win this varsity game as well. Well, I'll let you know that tonight's action is made possible, of course, by also 90.9 The Vine. It's local Christian radio for you and your family. And of course, we have something very special that's going on here real soon for all the Vine listeners. A chance for you to enjoy a great concert down at the SIU Arena on Good Friday. That's Friday, April 14th, as Casting Crowns will be there, along with the band Unspoken and former American Idol finalist Danny Goki. Tickets are on sale through the Vine website at wvyn.org, and you can also win free front row tickets. That's right, if you go to our website, go to the Vine website at wvyn.org, you can register absolutely free and put your name in the drawing to win a pair of front row tickets to enjoy that concert on Friday, April 14th. We're giving away 3 pairs of tickets. That's 6 front row tickets altogether, 3 pairs, and the winners will be drawn out live on the air and announced on the morning of Friday, January 20th. Again, the concert's on Friday, April 14th. Tickets are selling briskly. If you don't yet have your tickets, we encourage you to get on our website at wvyn.org And you can also take a look at the seating chart on there like you see on the screen right now, which will show you what the ticket prices are in each of the different sections. And again, you can get those tickets. Make a great Christmas gift idea for sure. Here we are a couple days out from Christmas. If you don't yet have Christmas presents for some of the people on your list, why not surprise them with tickets to enjoy the Casting Crowns concert on April 14th at the SIU Arena. Again, you can get tickets on the Vine website at wvyn.org. And of course, you want to definitely put your name in the hat also for the drawing. You might win some free tickets as well. Tonight's action is also made possible by Jaggers Doggy Daycare. They are your dog's home away from home, specializing in overnight dog boarding as well as doggy daycare during the day while you're working or shopping or whatever you're doing. Also, they do professional dog grooming as well as great obedience dog training. It's all in one stop at Jaggers Doggy Daycare, located at 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Visit their website at jaggersdoggydaycare.com or call them at 316-7021. Well, the Wayne City Indians, of course, had the return of Clayton Tubbs during their championship game on Saturday against Patoka. He did not start the game and he did not play the entire game, but he did play different spurts throughout that game. So it was nice to see him back on the floor. Of course, he's been dealing with an ankle injury for quite some time. He is in uniform tonight. He is expected to play again tonight, although we don't expect him to start. Clayton Tubbs is a 6'2" senior for the Indians. He wears number 25. You see him out there with some of the other guys on the floor. So again, we'll probably see him in some action tonight, but we don't expect him to start. But they have gotten great play from Eric Green, Jackson King, Landon Willett, Jordan Greenwald, and Chad Dickey. And coming off the bench, been some good play as well by Remington Henson, as well as Nate Caudle, and also Jagger Fenton. And that's why these Wayne City Indians are 9-1 on the season, and again 3-0 in the Midland Trail Conference. The NCOE Indians, again, I said they're coached by Evan Wiley. He, just like Don Kipper of Wayne City, is in his second year as the head coach at NCOE. They really only had one returning starter this year, and that is Matt Long, number 14. He is a 6'1" senior. They got some other guys, though, who can definitely stroke the ball and put some points up. Shooters like Ben Taylor, who's also a senior. Cooper Wells is the tallest guy on the Fighting Cardinals, coming in at 6'3". They also expected to start Trenton Burble at 6'1" and Jeb Baumgart at 6'0". We'll get the official starting lineups here in a moment when they are announced. But the crowd is still coming in. We've got a great turnout here tonight for this action. Again, it's a non-conference game, but it's still an important game because everything adds up towards the end of the year when it comes time for the seed meetings and things like that for the regionals. You definitely want to take care of business, particularly here at home. And so it still is an important game tonight for the Wayne City Indians. We'll take a short break and be back with the starting lineups in just a moment. All right, both teams have been called back to their respective benches. I believe we're going to have the playing of our national anthem here in just a moment to honor America. Glad that you're logged on with us tonight here at AreaSports.net. Be sure and send a message out on Facebook. Let people know you're able to watch the game here live with us tonight so others can follow along as well. You can also follow us on Facebook and also on Twitter at AreaSports.net. Wayne City High School Pep Band with a nice rendition of our national anthem here this evening. And now let's follow along with the public address announcer and meet the starting lineups for both teams tonight. Again, the Fighting Cardinals of NCOE in their traveling red uniforms trimmed with the white numerals. Again, coached by Evan Wiley in his second season.
Non-conference matchup between the North City Fighting Cardinals and your Wayne City Indians. First in the lineup for the visiting NCOE Fighting Cardinals. At guard, number 24, a 5'10" senior.
Number 24 is Ben Taylor. He's a 5'10" senior.
At forward, number 45, a 6'1" senior.
Number 45 is a 6'1" senior, Trenton Verbal.
At center, number 52.
Number 52 is a 6-foot junior. That's Jeb Baumgart.
At forward, number 34.
Number 34 is the tallest player on the Fighting Cardinals. He's 6'3" senior, Cooper Wells.
And in guard, number 14, a 6'1" senior.
And number 14 is the returning starter from last year. He's a 6'1" senior. Number 14, Matt Long. So again, Fighting Cardinals will go with Taylor, Wells, Verbal, Baumgart, and Long. You see the NCOE cheerleaders doing their opening cheer, and then we will meet the members in starting lineup for the Wayne City Indians. Good crowd of local Wayne City fans here tonight for this final game before Christmas. Starting lineups for the Indians right now in their home white uniforms tonight, trimmed in the red numerals. Number 22 is 5'9" senior Jordan Greenwald. Number 12 is a 6'1" junior Jackson King. Number 14 is a 5'8" senior. That's Landon Willett. Number 4 is a 6'1" senior. That's Eric Green. And rounding out starting lineup is the big pivot guy in the middle, 6'3" senior, and the tallest guy on the Indians. Number 42 is Chad Dickey. So again, Coach Don Kipper and the Indians will go with Green, King, Willett, Greenwalt, and Dickey. Glad you're with us here on AreaSports.net. Grab yourself some coffee or some iced tea, whatever, and enjoy the game tonight. Again, we mentioned this North City bunch definitely able to score some points. They've had a number of games this year where they have been in the 80s. And in the center circle, it's going to be Cooper Wells at 6'3" against Chad Dickey of 6'3". Officials are ready. We're underway, and the Indians have the tip as King will control it out front to Green. North City shows a little bit of a trap. They go right side to Greenwald. Another trap. He splits the defenders, gets rid of it. They go inside to Dickey. He turns around, puts it off glass, and scores. Dickey scores inside the paint. Wayne City's on the board. It's 2-0. Dickey, an excellent post player. He's been a handful for everybody that's faced him this year. And despite the losing effort against Patoka on Saturday, he scored over 20 points again in that losing effort. NCOE moving the ball well. They get a shot out front by Long. It's no good. Rebound is cleared out of there by Dickey, and then it's stolen by the Cardinals. They'll set up shop again with Baumgart way out front. Out of Wells. Wells works against King, goes inside, dishes it to Baumgart on the corner. Now over to Verbal. Verbal back to Baumgart. He'll fire from the corner. Missed the shot, but gets the rebound. Brings it back out, and it's stolen by Green, and then a reach-in foul. And otherwise, Green was probably off to the races there. And that foul, I believe, is going to go on Ben Taylor. And for Taylor, that will be his first personal foul, first team foul of the game. Out of bounds to the Indians. We're at the midcourt stripe. Green will get it into Willett. Back to Green. Again, Cardinals love to trap when they can. You got to stay away from that. Here's King inside to Dickey. Shot is good. 2 for 2. Chad Dickey, and it's 4-0 Wayne City. Cardinals back in the front court. Controlling it out there is Long. Long in the corner now to Skaggs. Bounce pass inside to Baumgart. Can't do anything. Comes back out to Healy, and there's a steal. And that's to Green. Green's got it. Dishes it inside to Dickey. Scores again. Just give the ball to Dickey and get out of the way. That's what they're doing so far. It's 6-0 Cardinals or 6-0 Indians as the Cardinals are doing some freestyle substitution here so far. We're going to have more subs into the game. They've already went 7 players deep here in the first couple of minutes. And into the ball game right now is Verbal getting back in the game, along with Colton O'Neill seeing his first action, and then Ben Taylor, one of the original starters, back in. So all in all, they've gone 8 deep so far for Coach Evan Wiley. Indians ball, they lead at 6-0 as Green brings it across. Leaves it for King. Over to Willett, in the corner to Greenwald. Now it comes to Green. He'll fire for 3. Missed it. Lips out. Greenwald with the rebound. Goes back up. Has it blocked. Ball's loose. Cardinals come up with it. NCOE on the move with Long. Long skips it over to Skaggs. Skaggs dishes it on the baseline. And a reverse shot from O'Neill is good. And NCOE is on the board at the 5:22 mark as O'Neill scores. And we got a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against NCOE. And that's going to be the second personal foul on Taylor. So Taylor will take a seat on the bench. And it'll be out of bounds to the Indians. Harry Green gets it to Willett. Back to Green. Got to stay away from that trap. Ball is kicked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians. Into the ball game for the Cardinals. It's Wells and Baumgart back in. Again, a lot of substituting here in the first couple of minutes for NCOE. They're trying to keep fresh guys out there. The shot from the corner is buried by Green. It's a 3-ball, and it's 9-2 now in favor of the Indians. Shot put up in the corner by Long is no good. Rebound by Wayne City. King to the other end, missed it, but there's a follow by Dickey, and he is fouled. Dickey's fouled. He'll go to the line. Dickey already with 6 points here in the first quarter of play. Free throw is no good. Another one coming for Dickey. Got that one. 1 for 2 makes it 10-2 in favor of Wayne City. 4:43 left here in the first quarter. Here's a drive down the lane, all the way in, and scoring is Cooper Wells. Wells showed some pretty good athleticism there for somebody that's 6'3". Tallest guy on their team. And a steal, another bucket. Makes it 10-6. Indians got to take care of the basketball now. They get it out to King. Inside. They go to Dickey, and he scores again. Chad Dickey with 9 points now here in the first quarter, and it's 12-6 Wayne City. 4:07 left. Baumgart's got it in the corner for the Cardinals. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Here's a open look at a three, and it's buried by Cooper Wells. Wells hits the three as a press. Indians get it across to Greenwald, and then stolen away by Long. Long steals it for NCOE. Back quickly the other way. Healy's got it. Baseline to Baumgart. It's blocked from behind. Indians got it. Willett out on the dribble. Gives it up to Eric Green. Green back to Willett. Inside to Dickey. Corner to Greenwald. Back out to King. Indians moving the ball well. They go inside the high post to Dickey. He works on his man. Spins. Goes up the shot. Missed it. Rebound this time cleared out of there by Cooper Wells. NCOE back on the attack. That ball is loose. Now picked back up again by Long and stolen away by Willett. He'll give it to Jackson King, and the Indians will bring it up. Back to Green, now to King. Back to Green. Thinks about a shot. Goes over to King. Leaves it for Willett. Now down on the baseline. Back out to Green. Three-pointer. Won't go. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to NCOE. 2:46 to go here in the opening quarter. Checking into the game for NCOE, number 20 is Brandon Skaggs, 5'10" sophomore. Again, Coach Wiley's went 8 players deep here in the first quarter. Keeping fresh legs out there. Maybe that's why they score a lot of games in the 80s. I'd say probably that's got something to do with it. In the corner, it's Cooper Wells. Works on his man and going to have a blocking foul called. And I think that's going to be charged against Dickey. And at the line will be Wells. Foul is on Dickey, his first team foul on Wayne City. Another one for Wells is good. 1 for 2, it's 12-10. Wayne City with the lead and the basketball. King gets it over to Green, bounce pass inside to Dickey, lost it out of bounds. He's got really, really good hands, very soft hands, and usually he can handle just about any pass you put in there to him, but that one got away from him. Turnover gives it back to the Fighting Cardinals. 2:17 to go here in the quarter. Wayne City leads it by 2, 12-10. Out front with it is Healy. To the left wing now to Skaggs. Skaggs around to the top again to Simmons. Dives on the floor, goes out of bounds. Turnover. Going to give it back to Wayne City. They lost control of it. Matt Long back in for NCOE. Here's the inbound to Green. Little backdoor cut there. And comes over to Dickey. He missed the shot. No good. Back out to Green. As Clayton Tubbs is into the game for Wayne City. And we've got timeout called by Norris City. So Tubbs seeing his first action of the game here. We got timeout on the floor with 1:44 to go. During the first quarter, it's Wayne City 12 and Norris City 10. Back with more in a moment. You see the scoreboard in the corner there. It's 12-10 in favor of Wayne City. As we resume action here after the timeout, there's a long three out front. No good by Wells. Rebound to Wayne City. Eric Green brings it up quickly. Gets it to King. Inside to Dickey. Back over to King. Baseline now to Tubbs. Tubbs is double teamed. Works inside the lane and is called for the traveling violation. Greenwald back in the contest. He's going to replace Willett. Tubbs will stay out there. Minute 19 to play here in the opening frame. Wayne City has led throughout so far, but NCOE is clawing back in here as they keep a lot of fresh legs in there, and they take advantage of that trap as a scramble for the rebound after the missed shot by Long and the jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Fighting Cardinals. Minute 4 left here in the first quarter. Inbound's going to be triggered by Long. He comes inside, and that shot is missed by Healy. Rebound this time taken out of there by Dickey, and here come the Indians. Ahead to King. King leaves it for Green. Back to King. Inside to Dickey. Works in the lane. Now bounce passes it. Down to Tubbs. Shots up and in. Good interior passing that time from Dickey to Tubbs, and it's 14-10 in favor of Wayne City. 37 seconds left. And a driving shot off the glass is good by Cooper Wells. Back on the other end. Another quick basket by Tubbs. 16-12 as we're trading baskets pretty quick here, down to 19 seconds left. Here's a shot out front, and it's knocked down by Matt Long. Long with the bucket, makes it 16-14. Still Wayne City with the lead. They've got the basketball down to 8 seconds left. Let's see if they can get a quality shot off here before the end of the quarter. King's got it. Out to Greenwald. Right wing it goes. Shot is missed, no good by Green, and that is the end of the first quarter of play. Our score is Wayne City 16 and NCOE 14, and we'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment. Hey, welcome back here to Wayne City High School. Good ball game so far as the Indians lead it by a score of 16-14. Both teams being led by one player in particular. Dickey is leading the way for Wayne City with 9 points here after the first quarter. Wells is leading the way for NCOE with 10 points after the first quarter. They've been the offense for the most part for both teams here in the early going. As I said, NCOE comes in with a overall record of 3-6, but don't let that record fool you. They've played some pretty good competition, and they've been in nearly every game they've played this year. They are 2-2 in the Greater Egyptian Conference, and as I said, they will be participating in that El Dorado Holiday Tournament coming up the day after Christmas. They come in on a 2-game winning streak, having beaten Galatia and Hardin County their last 2 games out. Second quarter action underway. Dickey's got it for the Indians, gives up to Greenwald. Greenwald is double teamed in the corner, comes back out to King, back to Greenwald. Bounce passes it inside to Dickey, almost traveled with it. Now out to King. Over it comes to Willett. Original starters back in the game for the Indians as they get the bounce pass down to Greenwald, and he scores. Beautiful play. Greenwald with the bucket makes it 18-14. There's a three-pointer from the right wing by Skaggs. Skaggs with the second three-pointer of the game for the Cardinals. Wells hit one earlier, 18-17, and here's a steal. Fighting Cardinals have it. They have a chance to take their first lead of the game. It's Long out front, guarded by Greenwald. Goes back to Skaggs, back to Long. He'll fire a three-pointer. No good. Rebound ripped out of there by Chad Dickey. Out to King. King gets it ahead to Willett. Willett's going to drive to the glass and score. Willett takes it all the way down, puts it in for the Indians, and it's 20-17. NCOE doesn't waste any time. They get it back up the court. No good. Shot missed, but Baumgartner is putting it back up and in with the stick back. Baumgart with the bucket and the foul. And that'll send him to the line for the and one. And that foul is going to be charged to Jackson King. That's going to be his first foul. It's a second personal on the Indians. 6:31 to play here in the first half. Shot is missed. Indians have the rebound. They are holding on to a slim 1-point lead here, 20-19. Stolen away, bad pass. Cardinals have it. Now the foul is going to be called in the NCOE front court. And that foul is going to go against Greenwald. That's going to be his first. Going to be the third team foul on Wayne City. We've got another line change coming in for the Fighting Cardinals. It's like hockey. They'll bring in 3 or 4 at a time. With it out there now is Healy. He'll give it up to Wells. They're looking inside. They go on the baseline to O'Neal. Back out front to Simmons now. Simmons gives up to Wells. Wells working against Greenwald. Little fadeaway, won't go. Rebound by Greenwald. And he's going to be fouled as a reach in there. It's going to be called on Healy. It's going to be his first. It's going to be the 4th team foul on NCOE. Full court pressure applied here as the Indians try to get it in as Willett comes into King. Picks up his dribble. Diagonal pass to Greenwald as they break the press. Greenwald out to Willett. Over to Green. He finds an open hole right there on the baseline and takes it strong to the glass for the bucket. Green with the bucket makes it 22-19. Indians back up by 3. And here's a steal. Willett's got it. Ahead to Greenwald. Greenwald will set up the offense out front. Over to King. Over to Green again. Green inside the lane tries to bounce pass. It's hit off somebody's knee. Back out to Greenwald. Now it comes inside to Dickey. And the bucket's up and in. Another inside move there. And the Indians go back up by 5. It's 24-19. And there's a steal. Green's got it. He's going to take it to the house. Missed it though, but the follow by Willett is good. Good hustle play by Willett. Getting back there for the offensive rebound and the stick back. Indians with their biggest lead of the game now at 7 points. It's 26-19 with 4:29 to play here in the second quarter. And there's a pass inside, and that's going to be a foul called on the Indians. And that foul is going to go against Dickey, and that's going to be his second. Hate to see that. And coming in is going to be Clayton Tubbs replacing Dickey in the lineup. So Dickey goes to the bench with 4:21 left here in the first half with his second personal foul. At the line is Colton O'Neal. He made the first one. Missed the second one. Rebound by Tubbs. Gets ahead to King. King over to Green. Green back out to King. Comes the trap again. Gets rid of it to Greenwald. Bounce pass into Tubbs. Back to King. Good ball movement by the Indians. Skip pass over to Greenwald now. He head fakes. Skips it back to Green down on the baseline. Willett tries to shovel it inside to Tubbs, but it's mishandled and taken away by NCOE. Cardinals back on the move. Down the corner they work it to Simmons. Way out front for a 3. That misses everything. Goes out of bounds. Shot was missed by Skaggs. And back in for the Fighting Cardinals is Matt Long, one of the original starters. 26-20. Wayne City leads it by 6. We got timeout on the floor with 3:43 to play here in the first half. Timeout was called by Wayne City, so we will take timeout as well. I want to tell you about something special. It's going to be taking place right here at Wayne City High School coming up in February. It's called the Love Worth Fighting for Marriage event, and it's going to feature Kirk Cameron. You remember him from Growing Pains. Remember the television series Growing Pains from the 80s? Yeah, Kirk Cameron, the star of that show, going to be in Wayne City along with Christian recording artist Warren Barfield. They're both coming to the Wayne City High School gym for the Love Worth Fighting for Marriage event You and your spouse can be a part of it on Sunday, February 5th. Tickets are on sale now. You can get them at Hope in the Future Christian Bookstore in Fairfield, or you can get them online through the Vine website at wvyn.org. Or, of course, you can also get them at Wayne City Baptist Church as well. It's a Love Worth Fighting For marriage event. Again, it's right here at Wayne City High School Gym. Definitely want to be a part of that on Sunday, February 5th. All right, back to live action here. Staying away from the trap. Wayne City breaks it, but almost throws it away. Now Greenwald saves it. He'll bring it back out to Willett. To Green. Baseline shot by Greenwald's no good. The tip back up, no good by King. He follows again and scores. Jackson King stayed with it. Got the bucket. It's his first field goal of the game. It's 28-20. And it's an 8-point Indians lead. Here's a long three out front. It's missed by Wells, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And it's going to be an over-the-back call. And that's going to be on Trenton Verbal. For Verbal, that's his first personal foul, and that's going to be team foul number 5 on the Fighting Cardinals. There's 4 team fouls on the Indians. 3:11 to play here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we are going to visit with Wayne City principal Myron Caudle. He's going to come up here and join us for a little bit as a bucket is made inside by Tubbs. Tubbs with 6 points on the contest. Playing very sparingly so far here in the first half, but definitely making an impact as the shot's buried from the corner by Healy. Healy with the 3 ball makes it 30-23. Indians up by 7. They've got the basketball. Here's Willett out to Green, to Greenwald. Inside it comes to King. King, no good. Ball tipped around. Tubbs gets it, puts it back up, no good. And this time rebound by NCOE. Tubbs definitely not 100%. You can still tell that as he favors that injury a little bit. 2:26 to play here in the first half. Checking back into the contest now is Chad Dickey for Wayne City, as Jackson King's going to get a breather. King was playing in the high post there for a little bit while Dickey was on the bench and did a good job, as Green will work it against that press. Gets it ahead to Greenwald. Greenwald gives it up to Willett. Back over to Green. Green back out to Greenwald. Over to Willett now. Inside Chad Dickey. Gives it up to Greenwald. Head fakes, takes it to the glass, scores. Nice move by Greenwald. His second field goal of the game, and it's 32-23. Again, equaling the largest Wayne City lead of the game at 9 points. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Out front with it is Long. Long over to Healy. Healy inside the lane. It's blocked. Blocked by Dickey. Gets his own ball back, and then a foul is going to be called. And if that's on Dickey, boy, that's a tough one there. Man, oh man. It is. It's going to be on Dickey. It's going to be his third. He's going to have to go to the bench. Checking in is going to be Remington Henson. Henson into the game for the Indians. Dickey goes to the bench with his third foul. 9-point Indians lead. NCOE with the basketball. Verbal's got it. Long three won't go. Rebound Willett. Smallest guy on the floor gets a rebound that time. Out to Green. Green over to Greenwald. Skip pass over to Willett. Inside it comes to Henson. Almost had it stolen. Got rid of it now to King, and King takes it inside for a little floater. King with 2 buckets this quarter. Makes it 34-23. Minute 16 to play in the half. Inside. Pass goes to O'Neal. He missed the shot, but he's fouled. He's going to go back to the line where he is 1 for 2 so far. And let's see who they give a foul to. Looks like it's going to go on Green, his first. 16 foul on the Indians as the free throw is missed by O'Neal. Back in the lineup for the Cardinals, it's Cooper Wells, 6'3" senior. Again, he's the tallest player on this Fighting Cardinals team. This free throw is good by O'Neal. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And the press is on. Willett Gets it ahead to Greenwald. He breaks it. Goes all the way down the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound cleared out of there by NCOE, but now a steal by Jackson King to Green. And it's going to be a charging foul called. I'm not sure how it could be called this far out from that angle, but nonetheless, that is the call. As a charging foul is going to go on Green, and that'll be his second. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Cardinals have it, and a traveling violation in the corner as Verbal drug the pivot foot. 49 seconds left. Checking back in is Healy for the Fighting Cardinals. 10-point Wayne City lead as Green has it, ahead to Greenwald. Greenwald gives it back up to Green, over to Willett. Down on the baseline, it goes to Tubbs, and he scores. That's 2 buckets for Tubbs this quarter. 8 for the game, 8 points for the game. 29 seconds left here in the first half, and the Indians lead it by 12. 36-24. Traveling violation in the lane as Cooper Wells drug the pivot foot. Goes back to Wayne City with 24 seconds left. Greenwald has it. Gets it ahead to King. King down on the block, and the shot is missed by Tubbs, but he's fouled, and Tubbs will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. Clayton Tubbs has come off the bench and definitely made an impact here, despite the fact he's not 100%. 6'2" senior's at the line right now. And he missed the free throw. Again, we hope to visit at halftime with Principal Myron Caudle here at Wayne City. As that one is made, is banked in by Tubbs. 37-24. Long three, won't go. And that's going to be the horn to sound the end of the first half of play. Our score is 37-24 at half in favor of the Wayne City Indians. Again, a little bit of foul trouble out there that we're going to have to talk about here, as Chad Dickey has 3 personal fouls. You also got 2 on Eric Green for the Wayne City Indians. Taylor has 2 for NCOE. That's really the only situation there. We'll take a brief timeout. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got Mr. Caudle coming up right now, so we'll go ahead and bring him in right now and talk to him a little bit. See if we can get a little camera action here on him, okay? Halftime here, 37-24 in favor of the Wayne City Indians, and Principal Myron Caudle is going to join us right now. I'll put you on camera here a little bit too. How about that? So everybody at home can see you a little bit. Right?
Oh my!
Hard-working guy here tonight. You got wearing many hats here tonight, aren't you?
Yeah,
definitely so. Hey, pretty good first half for the Indians. A little bit of foul trouble, but not bad. Good to see Tubbs get in there and contribute with 8 points right away in the first half, and Indians lead at 37-24.
Tell you what, Clayton, we were pretty worried about the injury that he had, him and Dane Horton, both in the Sisney game. A couple weeks ago had gotten hurt, but over the last week, it seems like each day Scooby's limp has noticeably gotten better and better and better. So we were dodging a bullet there for sure.
Well, and after tonight's game, Wayne City doesn't play again for a long time. There's no game again until January 7th when you'll have that rematch against Patoka right here at Wayne City High School. Chance for a little redemption there, huh?
Yeah. Give Scoob a couple more weeks. I'd say we'll have a little better shot. Hopefully we'll shoot a little bit better against them next time we play. Yeah. Well, it just completed a very successful Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Second place for Wayne City, losing by 1 point to Patoka, 41-40. But very first tournament here in the new gym and in the new school. I thought everything went very smoothly. What was your assessment of the whole thing? Well, you know, the boys were expected to win the tournament, but the week went so well I know it's hard to say, but it did not put a damper for us with the week. It just didn't. The boys did well up to that point. They still played a hard-fought game, and the fans for all the schools and the crowds this last week were, to be quite honest, the biggest I think we've ever seen.
Well, you got that extra seating too. I mean, you really can accommodate more teams and more people, and I think the fans showed up, and they all kind of wanted to come out and see the facility too, and they felt very comfortable with it.
Yeah, I think our old gym seated somewhere between 650 and 700, somewhere in the neighborhood. And so with the new facility, we seat 950. And so when we had a standing room only crowd on the championship night Saturday, I was just blown away. I mean, we were well pleased.
Well, we want to talk a little bit about the facility here too, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some pictures here up on the screen. Of course, everybody knows what the gym looks like here that we're in right now, but you got a very nice gym that's next door to this too, and we want to show that to people right now. And let me pull this up on the screen. And this gym really is a multi-purpose gym, because you really have got a stage in there along with seating on one side, and there's so many things you can do in there, isn't there, Myron?
Yeah, it holds about 425 to 450. I think it actually says around 425. We call that the performance gym, and we call the gym we're in right now the main competition gym. And the reason, most people say, well, why don't you just call this the high school gym and that the grade school gym? Well, our students know why we don't call it that, because during the school day, our high school PE is in the gym with the stage, and our grade school kids, because we have this curtain that we can bring down, the grade school kids use this gym during the school day. So we flip-flop it at night. So our architects just kind of got us in the habit of it, and it's kind of stuck. Performance gym with the stage and the main competition gym in here. So
gotcha.
Yeah, we had our Christmas program last week, and had probably somewhere around 900 to 950 people with the floor seating. It literally turns into a really nice auditorium. It's like the sound systems, of course. We've gone all out on sound systems in both gyms. We've got 2 wireless mics in each gym, but in the performance gym, on top of that, we have 10 wireless headsets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's all on portable carts. The soundboard is portable, so we can actually take it off the stage.
That's excellent.
And we can put it in the back side of the gym, and it plugs into a data port on the wall, so you can actually have a sound person back there. So yeah,
man, that's great.
We're just loving it.
Well, Wayne White County's Electric Cooperative is going to have their annual meeting here coming up in April.
That's right.
And really kind of looking forward to that and how the facility is going to work out. And I think with the sound system and everything that you have, it's going to be really, really slick. Let's talk a little bit about some of the amenities that you have within the grade school. Of course, it's a little cold to be outside playing right now, but hey, the kids have got a fun area to play in. And talk about that outside surface that you've got that they play on. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
If any of you have ever been to Holiday World, back in what I call the Adventure Zone, where they have the little bitty kids roller coaster, the Holodog. If you've ever been back there to their jungle gym and all their little things you swing around on, that surface is actually the same that we have here.
Oh, wow.
It's a double surface that I think it's about 4 inches thick, but yeah, it's pretty cool. They're those little square tiles, but yeah, it's the same they have at Holiday World. It's very cool.
Great,
I think we had a company. I think there was a company out of Canada, maybe, that came down and was the actual installers. Oh, no, that was for the playground equipment. I think we had a company up north that came down.
And I'm sure the kids love it too, don't they?
Yeah.
Let's talk about one of this computer lab here.
That is our distance learning computer lab. In the old school, we had 2 computer labs. We still have 2 computer labs, so this is an additional 3rd one. This computer lab here is all new. Those 2 big monster televisions that you see at the front of the room, that's actually our distance learning equipment that actually Rim Lake College owns. It is super nice. You can just pull that out and roll it around wherever you want to, as long as you got an internet connection. And the tables and the computers are all new. We do online Spanish in there, and we love that room. We love the tables.
That is awesome. Some people might be wondering, well, what does a typical classroom look like, particularly maybe for the grade school kids? Well, we can show you one of those right now, and
very
actually
nice.
Show you the kids. And I had all these, did you?
My goodness.
I came prepared tonight.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Now, yeah, I don't know what grade that is. I recognize some of those kids. This is more on Mr. Richardson's end of the building, so I'm going to guess first or second graders.
Hey, they're all smiles, though. They're loving it.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, that's one of the cool things. You know, everybody is completely sad that we closed down Oak Grove, we closed down Berry. But one of the things we didn't realize as a high school principal and, you know, my teenagers, one of the things that we get as a benefit of that, we get to see those smiling faces every day. And I'm not just talking about me as an adult high school person, but my high school seniors and sophomores, they love it too. I mean, that's really neat.
And then one more picture I want to put up. Everybody's been through the main entrance in the front because that's the entrance they come in for the ball games and things like that. But you've got another entrance into the building around on the east side, and let's show that off a little bit right now too.
Yep. Until we got our front main parking lot finished, that has, for the entire school year up until just a few weeks ago, that has actually been the main entrance to our school facility. So once we got the new parking lot done, the main entrance as you call it, on the west side, now we actually can that we can actually turn that into the back entrance. Our student parking lot is right behind that camera on the east side. But yeah, that's one of the security doors that we leave locked during the day, except before and after school and stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, and the blacktop, of course, is all set up out front now on the west side, and that's looking good out there. And it's just everything's really coming together. And I guess you're actually going to, I don't know if you're doing more paving or you're going to do some more rock or what it is that you're going to do out front, but you are going to do some other things, I guess, eventually, right, where the old school was at?
Yeah, the weather, obviously we had an unbelievable fall. I mean, our weather was just wonderful. So they were making a lot of headway. And right now, anywhere on the west side that you see dirt, that is going to be grass.
Okay.
And we missed, once it got cold, it also started to get wet. And once it got wet and then cold, up until December the 10th, the landscapers were still planning on putting in the sod, just like you saw on that backside, but we're too late. They did go ahead last week. If you notice out there in the west, there's some four-wheeler tracks. They actually did sow in some wheat, just trying to do the best they can over the winter to keep down the erosion in some of the spots. But yeah, that's all going to be grass once the weather breaks for us.
All right. Well, super. Well, thanks so much for joining us here at halftime. And let's get another win tonight, all right?
All right.
Enjoy the second half.
Thank
you.
All right. You too.
Great. Appreciate it. It's Myron Caudle. He is the principal here at Wayne City Unit 100. And again, our halftime score is 37-24 as we got both teams back out on the floor getting ready for second half action. But we'll try to run through some of the scoring for you here too as we move along. I mentioned the fact that Tubbs came off the bench and got 8 points for Wayne City there in that first half. And of course, Dickey, despite the foul trouble, had 11 points in the first half. And again, he's got 3 fouls. But he is going to start the second half, and also Tubbs is out there as well. So they both start the second half as teams change ends. There's a three-pointer put up and missed. No good by NCOE. And here's Greenwald picking up a loose ball, taking it all the way down, missed the shot. Cardinals get the rebound, and they'll bring it back the other way as Long has it. Long guarded by Greenwald, comes to the right side now. Gives it up to Verbal. Here's a long three out front, and that's good by Matt Long. Long with a 3 ball. Give him 5 points for the game. It's back to a 10-point game at 37-27. Indians break the press. Greenwald takes it down, missed it. But the follow is back up and in by Dickey. Dickey makes it 39-27. NCOE with the basketball as Taylor has it. And it's stolen again. Eric Green with it. Takes it down. He's going to be fouled and fouled hard. As Matt Long's going to pick up the personal. It's going to be the first one on him and the first team foul on the Cardinals here in the second half. That's going to send Eric Green to the line. 6'1" senior has got 5 points on the game so far. He's playing with 2 personal fouls. Again, it's a non-conference game as the Indians are members, of course, of the Midland Trail, and the Cardinals are members of the Greater Egyptian, which has teams in it like Gallatin County and Crab Orchard. Free throw was good by Green on the first one. He got them both. 41-27. 14-point lead for the Indians. Here's a skip pass over to Healy. Inside the lane, now skips it back out for a 3-ball. Misses everything from the corner by Wells. Indians back in transition. All the way down, it's Green. Eric Green scores in transition for the Indians. 43-27, it's a 16-point lead. Here's a 3-pointer. Out front, no good by Long. Rebound is cleared out by Dickey. Oh, he missed through that one, and it's stolen away by the Cardinals. Here's another long 3, and that's no good. And a foul is going to be called on Healy, I believe. Yes, foul on Healy will be his second. It's going to be the first, or it's going to be the second team foul this half on the Fighting Cardinals. NCOE loves to shoot the 3, and we've seen that a lot here in the ball game. They've hit 4 3-pointers so far. Here's a bounce pass down to King, and it's good. Nice pass by Greenwald to King for the bucket. Indians up by 18 now, 45-27. And there's another steal, and then stolen back again. This Indians bunch plays good defense, and there's another steal by this time by Nate Caudle, but then they said he shuffled the pivot foot there. So the turnover will give it right back to the Cardinals. We're in the third quarter, 5:53 to play. NCOE with the basketball. Skaggs has it. Inside the lane, shot by Long is good. Long makes it 45-29, and there's going to be a double dribble call as the trap was effective that time for the Fighting Cardinals. Long will inbound it. It comes back to him. He'll go inside the lane, and he loses it. Caudle with the steal. Gets it ahead to King. King all the way down off glass. Missed the shot. There's the follow by Caudle. Missed it. And it goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Indians. 5:27 to play here in the third quarter. Indians lead it 45-29. Jackson King will be the trigger man. So he comes into Caudle. Caudle over to Green, and it's off his fingers and out of bounds. Turnover again on the Indians. Gives it back to NCOE. Long will have it. And here's a long 3 by Verbal, no good. Rebound by Chad Dickey. Ahead to Greenwald. Indians set up shop again with King. King over to Caudle. To Dickey. Dickey takes it inside the paint and banks it up and in. Nice soft shot that time by Dickey. Chad's got 2 buckets this quarter. And it's 47-29. Dickey with a rebound. And it'll be over the back. Called on O'Neal. Foul on O'Neal will be his first. Timeout. Well, they just want a timeout to get substitutions in, that's all. It's not really official timeout. Now they are going to take it. Okay. North City is going to take full timeout right now. Our score is 47-29. You see the clock and the scoreboard there in the upper right-hand corner. 47-29. Indians lead it here by 18. We'll be back with more in just a moment. And welcome back here to Wayne City High School. where the Indians' defense has been pretty stellar once again tonight. There we go. Took a minute to get my picture back there. Having a little bit of an issue with the internet. Now I think we're good. All right, back to live action as Eric Green has it. Gets it ahead to Greenwald. Greenwald to King. Now to Green. Green with a little runner. Missed it. Green bound by Tubbs. Tubbs goes up strong. Reverse layup. Got it. Man, oh man, how did he get that one up there? I have no idea. Good effort by Tubbs. A 20-point. Indians lead now. 49-29. There's Willett on the rebound. He'll clear it to Green. Green down to Greenwald. Gives it to King. Back out to Willett. That one gets away, and it's going to be a turnover. Out of bounds. Back to NCOE. 4:01 to play here in the third quarter of play. Indians trying to improve to 10-1 on the season. Their only loss was to Patoka in the championship of the Conrad Island tournament last Saturday, where they lost 41-40. They'll get another shot at Patoka coming up on January 7th right here in this building. Here's a feed inside. Baumgart passed up the shot instead for a three in the corner. That's no good. Rebound Greenwald. Ahead to Green. Green. Skip pass over to Greenwald. Down to Willett. Back to Greenwald. Over to Green. 3:17 left. Inside to King. Shot is blocked. Blocked by Wells, and NCOE comes ahead, or comes out of there with it. Long's got it now. Long leaves it for Skaggs. Back out to Healy. Now to Long. In the corner to Skaggs. Back to Long. Long puts up the shot, no good. That one goes out of bounds, and last touch by the Indians. It'll be Fighting Cardinals basketball. Under 3 minutes to play now here in the quarter. Skaggs, and they stepped on the sideline. As Verbal actually committed the turnover. It'll be Indians basketball when we come back from the timeout, but we do have a timeout right now with 2:43 left here in the third quarter. It's a chance for us to tell you that this action's made possible by Jaggers Doggy Daycare. They are your dog's home away from home, where they specialize in overnight dog boarding, dog grooming, obedience dog training, and of course, daily doggy daycare. Whether you're shopping or going to work, need some place to take your dog for separation anxiety and for socialization, Jaggers Doggy Daycare is the place. They've got indoor and outdoor play areas, including a really nifty turf area. That's right, it's artificial turf for dogs called Pet Turf. You got to see it to believe it. It's all at Jaggers Doggy Daycare, located at 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Visit their website for more information at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Back after the timeout. Here's Greenwald down underneath. He scores. Greenwald with the bucket. Makes it 51-29 in favor of the Indians. NCOE back with Long. That one's blocked from behind by Tubbs. Loose on the floor, and going to have a push. It'll be a foul on the Indians. I think they're going to give that one to Tubbs. Let's see here. Yep. First foul of the game on Clayton Tubbs. Out of bounds to the Cardinals on the baseline. 2:09 to play as the lob comes in, but shot is missed by Wells. Then the stick back is up and in. by Taylor. Taylor with the bucket, 51-31. Now we got a foul on the Cardinals. Checking in is Long. "20-point Wayne City lead. Greenwald has it. In the corner to Green. Out to Willett. Willett bounce passes it inside to Dickey. Back to Willett. Over to Green. To Greenwald. Back inside Dickey again. Goes up for the shot. He's fouled. Again, great ball movement there by the Wayne City Indians, and drawing the foul was Chad Dickey. He'll go back to the line where he is 1 for 2 so far tonight. 20-point Indians lead, 51-31. Dickey misses the free throw. He'll get another one. Next one is good. He's 2 for 4 on the night. 52-31. Indians in the lead. NCOE with a shot in the corner. It's no good by Long. Rebound Eric Green. Bat the other way. Takes it all the way down. Shot no good. Rebound cleared out by Verbal. Here comes the Cardinals. They leave it for Baumgart. He goes up for the shot. Too strong. Rebound by Long, and then we have a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against the Indians. It's going to be on Green. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul. Skaggs checks back in for NCOE. 1:11 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's been all Wayne City tonight. 3-point shot, no good by Healy. As NCOE has been living and dying by the threes, and they've not shot a very high percentage tonight. There's a steal and a traveling violation called on Cooper Wells. Will give it back to Wayne City with 54 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. There's the inbound to Green. He's surrounded by Cardinals. Gets rid of it. Now over to Tubbs. Tubbs in the corner. Now to Dickey. Dickey back to Tubbs. Head fakes. Goes up for the shot. Missed the bunny. Rebound NCOE. Again, because he's favoring that injury, that affects the shots in there. There's no doubt about it. I'm sure you'd like to have that one back. Shot missed on the other end by NCOE. The Indians have it again with Greenwald. Here's a backdoor cut to Willett. He scores. Nice pass to Willett from Chad Dickey. Willett's got 6 on the game. .14 seconds left in the quarter. It's 54-31. Wayne City in the lead here, as NCOE will bring it down for 1 shot here for this 3rd quarter. And there it is. It's missed by Long. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score is Wayne City 54, NCOE 31. Well, again, I want to tell you about a very special concert event that we're working on. 90.9 The Vine, local Christian radio right here in Wayne City. Incredible concert event that's going to be taking place real soon at the SIU Arena. And that, of course, is going to be Casting Crowns at the SIU Arena on Friday, April 14th. Casting Crowns along with Danny Goki, the former American Idol finalist, as well as the band Unspoken. Tickets are on sale now through the Vine website at wvyn.org. We're also giving away some free front row tickets. That's right, front row tickets that you can enjoy. And if you'd like to be a part of the concert and win some free front row tickets, well, just hop on our website and register. You might win. All right, at wvyn.org. We're going to give away 3 pairs of front row tickets. We'll do that on Friday, January 20th. And also on the website, of course, you can get on there and purchase tickets as well. And you can see the ticket prices listed right there along with the seating chart so that you know exactly where those tickets are at. You can see how the stage has a runway on it this year. Pretty cool event. Casting Crowns at the SIU Arena on Good Friday, April 14th. Again, get your tickets at WVYN.org. Fourth quarter action underway now. As Greenwald has it. Drives baseline, and he's going to be hammered. That'll send Greenwald to the line. He's got 4 points on the night. 6 guys in the scoring column for the Indians. Very balanced scoring attack as Greenwald at the line. Makes it 55-31. Next one's good as well, 56-31 as he got them both. NCOE back the other way. Ball's lost out of bounds. Pass intended there for Verbal. Turnover back to the Indians. Greenwald has it. Ahead to Willett. Willett to King. King bounce pass it to Green. He shovels it to Willett. Willett gets hammered. And Willett will go to the line. Landon Willett, 5'8" senior. He'll get a couple charity tosses. That foul was on O'Neal, or excuse me, now that one was on Verbal. Ball got stuck. It's a pretty hard thing to do, let me tell you, from that angle, from that distance. They even cracked the officials up. Willett puts that one through the net, the second one. 57-31. Here's a long three from the corner, no good. Green with the rebound. Gets it ahead to King, to Greenwald. Bounce pass inside to Dickey. Ball loose on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow. Gives it to NCOE with 7:07 left in the game. Across the timeline, it's Long. Long picks up his dribble. 3-point shot's no good, goes out of bounds. Going to be Wayne City ball with 6:51 left. Indians going for the clean sweep tonight. They beat Freshman, won the freshman game 22-14. They won the JV game 51-23. And they're in control here in this one, in the varsity contest. Another foul is going to be called on the Cardinals. And that's going to be on Cooper Wells. Well, actually, they're going to give that one to Taylor. I'm sorry. They give that one to Taylor. That's his fourth. And that's going to send Eric Green to the line, and his free throw is good. 58-31. Indians shooting free throws much better tonight. See if we can keep it going here. Green's free throw got them both. Indians are 5 out of 6 just in this fourth quarter from the charity stripe. Here's a drive down the lane by Wells. Missed the shot, but he was fouled. Cooper Wells will go to the line. Foul's going to be on Chad Dickey. It's going to be his fourth. He got 3 fouls pretty early in the first half, but Dickey's going to take a seat on the bench as Clayton Tubbs going to come in and replace him. Wells missed the free throw, got another one, and he buried that one. 59-32. Indians trying to break the press. They do. King's got it. Bounce pass it down to Tubbs. Tries to gather it in. And he's going to be fouled. Indians are in the bonus, and Clayton Tubbs will be at the line, shooting the 1-1. Tubbs too strong, but there's Greenwald with the offensive rebound. They'll get another crack at it as they reset the offense again. Green has it over to Greenwald. Inside to King. King bounce pass down low to Willett. That one's smacked out of there on the block. And then Willett takes it away. Goes back up. Missed the shot. There's the follow by King. No good. King with another rebound. Clears it to Tubbs. And the Indians will regroup, reset the offense. Here's a backdoor cut to Tubbs. Back out to Green. Love how the Indians will throw the bounce pass. That's a lost art by a lot of teams and a lot of players. But they coach it and teach it here at Wayne City, and they do it well. As the shot is missed by King. Slapped around. Going to be a whistle and a foul inside on NCOE. That's going to send Jackson King to the line with 5:46 to go in the ball game. His foul was on Baumgart. That's his second. 59-32 is our score. Got it. King good on the free throw. 60-32. Here's Healy now with the ball for NCOE. They're going to fire another three, and this time it goes down. Cooper Wells hits it. This team loves to shoot three-pointers. 60-35. Here's Greenwald with the layup. Indians prefer the high percentage shot, and they got another one right there. It's Greenwald with a layup. And on the other end, Greenwald with a rebound on a missed shot by the Cardinals. Ahead to King. As we approach the 5-minute mark, there's a pass down to Tubbs. He missed the bunny. Rebound by the Cardinals. Across to Healy. He loses the handle. Stolen by Green. Green all the way down. Intended for Willett. Thrown out of bounds. Back in the ball game, it's Chad Dickey. Back in for Clayton Tubbs. Tubbs' night might be done. We'll have to see. 4:41 left. He ought to be good and rested up and healed before the next Indians game on January 7th when they will host Patoka right here at Wayne City High School. Chance to have a little redemption there against the Warriors, who beat them on Saturday by 1 point, 41-40. NCOE throwing it around, looking for another three-point shot. That's what they like to shoot. Well, they settle for one in the lane this time. It's an off-balance shot, no good by Healy. Rebound by the Indians, ahead to Green. Green inside, Dickey with a spin move. Ah, beautiful play. Chad Dickey. Again, one of the more outstanding post players that you will find in 1A basketball. We've seen a lot of them. He may not be as tall as some of the rest of them, but as far as his offensive skill set, he's got as many skills as any Class 1A post player out there. Timeout on the floor with 3:40 left. It's 64-35. If you enjoy the coverage that we provide here on AreaSports.net, as well as what we do on 90.9 The Vine, we encourage you that you can always, of course, be somebody that supports us through donations. And that's how we keep the Vine on the air, and that's how we do what we do here. So if you would like to support the Vine and AreaSports.net with a year-end contribution, a reminder that all donations are fully tax deductible because we are a nonprofit 501c3 foundation. You can send your donations to us at Real Life Radio Foundation, Post Office Box 248, Wayne City, Illinois, zip code 62895. Any donations would be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for your support. Here's a steal by Greenwald. He's going to have a breakaway layup. Greenwald with a breakaway. He's got 6 points in the quarter, and it's 66-35. Indians definitely in control of this one, but they're still playing hard. As the pass comes into Baumgart. Here's a long three outside. It's no good by Long, and there is a violation. Caudle almost with the steal, but stepped on the sideline, so it'll be Cardinals basketball. Long's got it. Over to Taylor. His shot is no good. Rebound cleared out of there by Chad Dickey. Ahead to Green. Green to Willett. I think it's reached a point where the officials don't really want to call fouls, but when it's really, really obvious, they've got to call it. So they are. But the outcome of the game is really not in doubt. The only thing that's in doubt is what the final score will actually be. But the Indians have got this one salted away as Green is at the line. He missed the first one. He'll have another one. 2:52 left. Wayne City's going to improve to 10-1 on the season. And North City's going to fall to 3-7. Again, NCOE will play Fairfield in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament coming up on the day after Christmas. Here's a long three, and that's no good. They only lost to Fairfield by 8 points, 86-78 at the Mule Barn earlier this year. Wayne City is beating NCOE by far more than what Fairfield did. So that tells you that it's going to be an interesting matchup when Wayne City takes on Fairfield later on in the year. Those two will meet in January. 69-35 with 2:24 left. And there's a steal by Verbal. Verbal missed the bunny, and Willett takes it away on the rebound. Gives it to Green, and he's going to be fouled by Taylor. And we'll walk to the other end. Shoots some more free throws with 2:16 left. Well, again, the Indians have had a great effort tonight. They've had 6 players in the scoring column. We're going to get Jagger Fenton into the game here in just a moment. Fenton, a 5'8" senior, as the free throw is made by Green. And got the second one as well. 4 out of 5 this quarter for Eric Green from the charity stripe as he leads the game. A nice hand from the Wayne City faithful as Jagger Fenton comes in to replace him. 71-35. Indians have doubled their score as a three-pointer is put in by Verbal. And now there's a double dribble in the corner by Greenwald. Turnover, give it back to the Cardinals with 2:01 left as Jackson King comes back in to replace Greenwald. He'll get a nice hand from the fans here. Appreciating his effort tonight. Greenwald will finish with 10 points unofficially. Well, that's what I got him for. Minute 47 left. 71-38. NCOE firing up another three, and that one goes down by Verbal. Second three-pointer of the quarter for Verbal. 71-41. Here's Willett with it out front. Goes to King, now out to Caudle. Back to King. That one's taken away and stolen by Skaggs. NCOE has it. Skaggs to Healy. As we approach a minute left in the contest, there's a double team down low. Now a long three-pointer is up and in. by Verbal. He's hit 3 3-pointers in a row here in this fourth quarter. And a turnover on Caudle. Is going to give the ball back to NCOE with 52 seconds left. Well, we hope you've enjoyed tonight's webcast here live from Wayne City. Another great effort by the Indians. And that one's banked in by Skaggs. I'm sure Coach Evan Wiley at NCOE's wondering where were all these 3-pointers in the first half. They're all going in right now, but they didn't in the first half. 25 seconds left. Indians may not shoot it here. They may just dribble it out. Jagger Fenton has it in the corner. Gives it to King. Down to 10 seconds left. Willett is going to dribble it out as the Indian fans come to their feet. Final score is going to be 71-47. Here's the final. 71-47. Wayne City wins it handily here over NCOE. Let me run through some stats here for you. This will be unofficial because, again, I'm running the camera, doing the play-by-play, and keeping stats all at the same time. That's pretty hard for one guy to do, but we do it. Well, let's see what we got. I've got Green for 13 points. King for 7 points. Willett for 7 points. Again, this is unofficial. I could be off here a little bit. Greenwald with 10 points. Chad Dickey with 18 points. Tubbs with 10 points. So 4 players in double figures for the Wayne City Indians. 6 players total in the scoring column. For NCOE, I've got Long with 7, Taylor with 2, Wells with 4, 6, 19, 14, Verbal with 9, Healy with 3, Skaggs with 6, O'Neill with 4, and Bumgart with 2. Again, those are unofficial numbers for you. But the real official number is the final score, 71-47. Wayne City wins it. They led after the first quarter 14-12, led at halftime 37-24, led after 3 quarters 54-31, and win it 71-47. Indians improved to 10-1 on the season. North City falls to 3-7 on the season. And that's the last game of this 2016 calendar year for Wayne City. They don't play again until January 7th when they'll be home here against Patoka. North City will play against Fairfield in the upcoming El Dorado Holiday Tournament. They'll do that on the day after Christmas down at El Dorado. The win tonight by Wayne City snaps a 2-game winning streak by North City as they fall tonight. It's a clean sweep for Wayne City tonight as they won the freshman game 22-14. Won the JV game 51-23. And again, the final here in the varsity contest is 71-47. And we hope that you enjoyed the broadcast here on AreaSports.net, which is powered, of course, by 90.9 The Vine. And again, you can send contributions to the radio station at any time at Post Office Box 248, Wayne City, Illinois, zip code 62895. So until we talk to you next time, this is Randy Olson saying so long from Wayne City, where the Indians improved to 10-1 on the year with tonight's 71-47 victory. So long, everyone.